Welcome back, everyone, to the final episode for Season 1 of Pineleaf Plays the Archer Dungeons and Dragons Online. Last two episodes were pretty long because I was going through what I thought would be a quick jaunt or a quick time at getting killed, and it took me over an hour in order to get through those first two parts. I was expecting the whole thing to take less than an hour. Well, it looks like I am now into the area where I think eventually leads to the third level, and it looks like our cleric here has been attracted to something that's behind this door that seems to be hitting axes out here. So let's find out what's behind here. Let's go in here. Oh. Hello, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, orcs, of course. There we go. Ooh. Alright, now let's see if we get anywhere in here. And to find this third level. And see how fast we get killed in the third. Oh, this little place that I didn't go to before that would have led me quickly there. Yes! Looks like we also ran to an optional in there somewhere. Oh, it looks like have it. Okay, where is this Zermo? Oh! Looks like it's a Swahwagan. It's a Swahwagan. Alright. Whee! Well, anything useful in here? Well, it's better than the chests I've had earlier in this run. Okay, let's go. Next. Is this another false lead down, or is this? Oh, that's dungeon level 3. All right. So I finally found the way to that, but no, I don't want to go through there. Let's go to dungeon level 3 then. Finally, into level 3. Right down into Elemental Town. Oh. Oh, you can kill these things? I didn't know that. See, those are the sheltering mushrooms. Because this has always been a... Because there's a cleansing mushroom, there's a sheltering mushroom. And... Oh! I think I need a cleansing mushroom in order to get cleansed. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm cleansed in here. And now let's get through here. Okay. What happens to me now? Alright, looks like we all survived this, so my cleric barely did. Okay, now that looks much better, because that's always the part that I fear about this thing, is getting through that little area there. I forgot how quick level 3 is here. That you just immediately get thrown on top of that. Alright, there we go. And let's see, what have we got here? And oh. Alright, so it's possible that you can get through of course, because you not only need the earth key in order to get to the areas, but you need the earth key again later. Alright, let's see. This is... What's this? Probably nothing good. This pedestal is round and dent on top. It doesn't seem to react to anything. There's a treasure chest in there. And other stuff in there. Seem to react to anything. I wonder, is it possible to... Well, this is probably a waste of a bell of ringing, but... Oh. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, well, I was never good at using those things anyway. Well, actually, oh, now I remember what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to do this, and then click on this. Well, never mind. It's not that important. Take an artificer or a rogue through there and should have no trouble figuring it out, if, of course, it can be opened in any way.
My favorite class is the classic AD&D wizard class, which is weird because you would expect that a weird, awkward, shy, uncoordinated, nerdy kid like me would have wanted to be a fighter or a barbarian or someone powerful or someone unlike me. And I wanted to be a wizard because wizards needed to be smart, right? Intelligence was a really important part of being a wizard. And intelligence mattered to me in real life. And I liked imagining that I could go into a place where I look like this frail, little kind of like Raistlin kind of guy, and some big, cool kid comes in and messes with me, and I'm like, I cast a spell, and now you're encased in ice, and I'm leaving, and you suck, and I win. I win because my mind was better than yours. And I think I'll always play wizards because of that.
All right, now we're getting close to the boss fight where I am going to be torn into complete and utter shreds. Or at least that's what's likely, even with my setting on here, because it's remembering how this thing operates. Getting the right opponents into the right area, because there you've got the water area right there. I think this is the air area. That's obviously the fire area. No, actually, that may be earth area. That may be air. That's the thing, is telling this, okay, yeah, that looks like... Yeah, of course, because there are the triangles for the earth. And there's the water. And, yeah, there's the air. And there's the fire. So you have each of those symbols in that area. And I think you're supposed to take each elemental into its opposite or something like that in order to be able to effectively fight it. And that's something that I was never able to do effectively in doing this one. So, yeah, I've never been good at completing this particular boss fight. Hello?
The wizard Falrin floats high above this chamber. I know why you have come, his voice. But you're too late. Using the arcane power of the page I discovered, Zuggetmoy is nearly free.
Actually, I think this guy is... I think I can still use this. Okay, I get him out of the earth area. Uh-oh, I need to get my bow back. Yeah, I gotta face all four. Yeah, you can see this is why I die in this. Look at that. Nah. Ouch. You gotta face all four of these at once. I probably should have... Hey. That's why I'm going after the other. That's stupid. Believe it or not, I'm actually doing better than I... Ouch! Yeah, no, I'm dying. Okay, I can't get through because I can't find my keys. Okay, that's one down. Oh, that fire next. Go down, fire.
We're just getting started. Preach!
Oh, okay, I'm in the water area now. I gotta get out of the water area if I'm going to fight the water one. Oh. Oh, good. I completely forgot about this thing.
Fine. Spit. I'll just have to crush you myself.
Okay, it's a lot easier in casual, that's for sure.
Valorant motions
Oh!
wildly, attempting to invoke a complex spell. But he never completes the gesture. His fight is already over.
Did I just win that? Yay for casual? It was like, okay, note to self. Casual means it's completable by a complete klutz like me. That's the definition of casual. It's like, oh, good grief.
Valorant's chambers are dimly lit. On a table in the middle of the room sit a book, a skull, and a large sheet of some kind. It almost looks like a page from some enormous book.
All right, well, let's see. Okay, it looks like a book, a skull, and a large sheet of some kind. Before I do that, I want to look around, make sure there is nothing else. Actually, shouldn't there have been a chest? Let's see. How are you going to have a... I mean, that was the big boss, and... Yeah, that... Okay. Not getting back into that, I see. So, if there were a chest in there, I just missed it. Oh, skull. Okay, I survived picking that up. Okay, book. This appears to be Falmer's journal. Turning back a few pages, you start to read the wizard's most recent entries. Again, I have failed. They thought that surely the power of the orb of golden death would be enough to free Zerktami from her prison. Yet the magical wards still hold fast, as they have for centuries. There must be some other way. Very strange. Earlier today, I detected a massive rupture in the planar membrane, and now the guards are reporting finding these mysterious remnants all throughout the temple, as if they appeared out of nowhere. The remnants are infused with vast eldritch power, and perhaps I can use that power for my own purposes. I shall have the guards bring every mysterious remnant they find. Now, did I actually find any mysterious remnants? Or it could be that that's the disadvantage of casual. I mean, the advantage is that I'm capable of completing this crazy dungeon. But it could, of course, negatively affect how many mysterious remnants you find. I'm sure you find many more of them if you were in hard mode, for example, than if you were in standard mode. So I have a feeling that, yeah, casual probably reduces that even more. So, yeah. So I didn't find any mysterious remnants because I was making it easy enough so I could actually finish it. The remnants are infused with a vast eldritch power. And perhaps I can, oh yeah, use power for our own purposes. Yeah, let's keep on reading. Success! The guards have brought me not just mysterious remnants, but 3 metallic pages infused with the same strange magic power. By combining the power of one of the pages with the orb, I have managed to remove the wards of the first 3 doors. The energy released in the process did some damage to the temple, but a collapsed corridor or 2 is a small price to pay. The last door must be opened by Zuktmi herself. I have traveled through the elemental nodes and given her the second pages. It is now just a matter of hours until Zuktmi is free.
If Falrinth's journal is to be believed, the demon Zuggitmoy has nearly been freed.
Oh, fun. And the golden death to reach the lower temple. And now this is a dimension door. Okay, and this is how you get back out at the end. And that looks like... So that goes to the chamber. That goes to part 2. Dungeon level 2. A shrine. Alright, and that leads to nowhere. Well, that is it for today's episode, and that concludes the first season of Pineleaf Plays the Archer, Dungeons & Dragons Online. And I will double check to see if there will be a second season, and that will of course be announced in the near future. But until that time, this is Pineleaf Needles. I was going to remind you to quest responsibly, but after today's shenanigans, maybe you don't want to take any advice from me. Welcome back, everyone. I had signed off and realized that I had unfinished business. This pedestal, where apparently the thing that goes on here, I think, is this, because I saw here use the orb of golden death to reach the lower temple, and I think that's what I gotta do here. Place the skull on the pedestal. Yeah. And that's what officially concludes this, and this is where that chest I was bemoaning is located. Alright, let's see. Open lock 5. Yeah, right. Well, loot all. And then this leads into the lower temple. But if I do this, that will be next season, because I certainly don't have time for it now after this particular massive undertaking. Well, now this really is it for Season 1 of Pineleaf Plays the Archer, Dungeons & Dragons Online. And this is Pineleaf Needles reminding you to read your quest text so that you know when you're really finished with the dungeon.